Hello again, everyone. Welcome to my channel once again. Today is a non-review. There you go. What I'd like to do is people do ask me what I recommend. And I thought, I just spent some time and I thought, put the list together of, I think, what I have listened to so far and dug through some of my, IMs and little bin here and stuff like that. So I don't buy everything. Sometimes I get some freebies. What I do buy, I've stopped slowing down on inexpensive IMs, and I used to buy a lot just to share my impressions with you, but I just find I can't resell them, and I only listen to them enough for the review, and that's about it. But what about some of the other ones that I do keep and I recommend? So let's start off from the bottom and go up, and I kind of put it in like little price categories. So first one on the list, $10, CVJ TXS. What I liked, it had good tunings. What I didn't like is the switches were gimmicky and they really didn't do anything. If they probably would have just taken the switches out, made it $9, would have been better. Up from that, let's go double that price if I were spending $20. Truth Earola. For me, that is my go-to. Balanced, sub-bass boosted, smooth, it's relaxed, but still has great highs. I really like that little IM. I think it's a good value. What else would I kind of throw in there? If I were doing a KZ, it'd be the KZ ZVX. Out of all the KZs so far, I actually like that one the most. If I go to over $20 to say $50, SimGot EW200. I just did a review on that. It's pretty awesome. It's very coherent, dynamic driver, well-rounded. That's what I would do in a dynamic driver and an all-rounder. And up from that, KZ Planar PR2. If you're looking for a detail beast, just know that it has that planar timbre. That's my rec, though, right? So detail beast, or are you looking for more of an all-rounder with some more weight and the bass? And that's the EW200 Simgo. Now, it gets a little bit more complicated if I go to $50 to $100. $95 High Senior T2. I think I just threw out a video for that. That's the 2BA from High Senior, under $100, $95, neutral balanced, and it's not a bass monster, it's not a treble monster, it's a very relaxed neutral set you could listen to all day. Pretty good. $79, SimGot EA500, so $20, well, $15 less, tunable. Phenomenal all-rounder where some people thought it was a little bit bright. Again, it's tunable. Knock it down if you don't want so much highs. Throw a filter on. Throw a sponge in the thing. No problem. $59. I like this little beast too. I really do. This is the Truth Ear Zero Red. Again, balanced, relaxed, smooth, super noise-free. And I did that in my review. It's got something unique going on with its signal-to-noise ratio. It's you'd have to listen to it to understand. I think it's a terrific IM, especially at that price. $100 to $150. What do I recommend? The Jazeer 41T. I have the Flame version, but it's exactly the same thing for less money. I really like that set. It's got nice extension. I think it's a great all-rounder. You can get it for $150 when it goes on sale. and it's a really well tuned set. The bass is fabulous. The mids are great. The highs are again really nice. They have nice extension. I like the stage. At the same price, the Soundrhyme SR5. So I just reviewed this one as well. This one I have locked to this cable that is in there so tight that I can't. I didn't do the review with it with the cable, stock cable, though the stock cable was nice, because I was afraid I can't pull the pins out without damaging the IM. But Soundrhyme SR5, what a great value in my opinion. This is in a versus the Jazzier 41T. This is a high boosted vocal set, so not so laid back, but leaner on the bass and more gain on the highs. So if you like set with more treble energy, detail, and stage, the SR5 is your go-to for me. My rec anyway. 150 to $300. Easy. Where's my fan 2? Where are you? I like the set a lot. Vocal killer, mid bass smacker. Only cravat here is the fitment. It's not gonna fit everyone. It's got a longer nozzle and it's got a little bit of an odd shape. So if you're not willing to invest a bit of time and ear tips, not for you. But if you can get it to fit, it is a excellent sounding, the most balanced Penon out there to date. I do recommend it. I liked it a lot. ISN Neo 5, that purple bass monster, lovely bass without bleed. And I love the vocals, and I really liked the relaxed high end. I thought it was for a bassier set with great vocals. ISN Neo 5, hard to beat at $279. Same price as the Fan 2, $279. $249 Mega 5P, super relaxed set versus the if I were to doing these, well, let's actually go to the Mega 5P, balanced, relaxed, smooth. That's the best way to describe that one. ISN H50, mid bass focused, great vocal set again. More relaxed up on the higher end as well. These 4 sets are so different, right? They're all $279, $279, $249 as the 5P, and $295, the most expensive, is the ISN H50. But they all sound different, so it really depends on what you were looking for. If you wanted more vocals and mid bass, Penon Fan 2. If you wanted lots of bass, Neo 5, but still have nice vocals and relaxed, that's where you'd go. The high senior, basically take a Neo 5, cut down on the excess of bottom end. If that's what you're looking for, definitely more balanced and a more relaxed, smooth replay again. All of these sets are sibilant free. So I guess I gravitate obviously towards that. A little bit of treble sensitivity. Step up to the next bracket, $300 to $500. This one's really getting tough. For me, for the sets that I've listened to, what stands out, what I recommend, I really, really do like the Penon 10th anniversary. Has a special place in my heart. And I love the bass when those two small dynamic drivers working together to do the sub bass, mid bass. It's a terrific sounding macro detail beast. Very well tuned, almost V-ish shape. Probably the best tune, close to V-ish shape I've heard. I wrote another one, Zen's Mangered Up. So it sometimes you can see it now on sale for like $500. It's a no-brainer for me. It is a killer set, over the top, Yes, the ESTs aren't sizzle. They, I think they do what ESTs are supposed to do and add a little something special in the upper end to enhance. Not that some people think ESTs are there to, and they want ESTs to give you EST sound, a special sizzle. And for me, I don't think so. I think that it's better to have a more rounded tuning and add just a little bit into the special sauce. And that's what the Zen's Mangered Up does. Highly recommended. Still one of my favorite sets. I wrote Pen-On Turbo because when I wrote this list, I didn't actually have a good listen to it. But I'm going to put it in there as well. It's an all BA, 6 BA set that's just coming out. I'm going to do a review on it soon. Yeah, it's unique. I love it. So that's that up to $500. And then I wrote kind of no object for me of all the ones that I've listened to. And because of another friend in our group who shared his high-end stuff, like the Fat Frequency Grand Maestro, definitely on my list. Imaging, bass, tunable, away you go, right? 64 Audio U12T. It's also sitting here. I had a second listen to that. And, for BA bass, I haven't heard anything better still. Highs, again, it's just a wonderful IM. I can't see anybody saying anything negative about this IM because it shouldn't offend anybody and should wow everyone. So there you go. But those are, a couple $1,000s each. And not everyone's going to be able to afford those. But if I had a couple $1,000, one of those two or both would be on my list. Just wanted to share a quick one. Also to note that, where's that other one? XLS X8. I didn't do a video. I've decided not to do a video on that because the tuning is so shit. And I bought it. I saw a graph. My mistake. Even if you think you know what something's going to sound like on a graph, and it doesn't. That's a classic example. But they also bullshitted, and that graph didn't graph like my graph. And you can, whatever's going on with it, it's wonky ass shit. So XLS X8, stay away. That's my full recommendation. And why don't you see more negative reviews on IMs? Why do you always see good ones? And does it sound like I push a brand or yeah, it might, because I tend to, even when I ask for discounts or a sample from Pen-On or SimGot, I only ask for things that I think is going to sound good for my preferences, right? Why would I pick something and not know I wouldn't like it and then make negative comments on it? I would, if I, that's not, that would help some people to steer away from some of those, I guess, but I tend to pick stuff tuned where I think I'm going to like. And so, yeah, if my reviews come out and they are all quite positive, then I've done a good job, I think, then in my choices that I've picked. And if I honestly didn't like something, I will put that out there. That's the way I fly. So that's it for this video. Those are my recommendations under those prices. And just a reminder too that I buy most of what I can. But I'm not a professional reviewer in the fact that I don't do this as a living, right? I do this as a fun hobby. So people say, hey, can you pair it to this? Can you pair it? Well, I don't have those. because I didn't buy them. And if I didn't buy it, then it's probably a good chance that I didn't get enough interest to actually buy it. So there you go. Thank you again for watching my channel. Much appreciated, and I like the likes, and it's good to see you and you guys' comments, so thank you very much. This is Tone Deaf Monk. Let me listen to some stuff coming up, right? 3 different high seniors from our group. Canara Loki is coming to our group. What else? A bunch of stuff. Very cool. Pen on Turbo. I'm going to review soon. So thank you much. Thank you. I'm out.